what I just did right now, without realizing the camera was not recording, so I'm just going to basically explain it again, is that I took my NW45 Studio Fix Concealer by MAC, and with a foundation brush, I just went ahead and kind of patted that onto my lids, just kind of blending everything together and just muting out the lid color. So because this is for a professional environment, you don't want to look all beat for the gods, all glammed out. So what I'm going to be using is the Sleek Be Beautiful Blemish Cream. So this basically have a conceal, so it basically conceals, repair, protect, and also give you a full coverage. So this is what I'm going to be basically applying. So what I like to do is I like to apply this with my finger. You want to make sure that your fingers are super clean for this. So what I do is I like to just kind of dab it on my finger and just kind of gently apply the product as I go along, and just kind of dab it on the areas that requires basically a lot more, if I do require any more. So this is what I do. The reason why I do not use a foundation brush or a buffer is that this is very light, so it gives you a full coverage. However, it is very light, so if you use anything that is going to buff the product, is going to not give you a pleasant application, if that makes sense. So it's gonna give you, you're gonna basically sweep away the product, and you don't want to do that, right? So I like to use my fingers to just kind of tap the product in. So the blemish balm that I used was actually in the shade Dark. I did forget to mention that. And what I do is I'm going to take the Real Technique Detail. This comes in the dual brush set. I'm going to take that to just kind of clean around my brows. As you can see, the concealer marks are still there, and because I didn't use a brush, of course you're going to see the concealer marks. So you want to make sure that you blend that out. So I just go back in with that and just kind of blend that out to ensure that there is no, you know, harsh line from the concealer still on there. If I would have used a brush, you would have been able to cover it, but because I use my finger and the blemish cream is very light, either or it would not basically cover the concealer. So you want to make sure that you go in and you blend that out. So that's what I like to do, just like that, as you can see. So once I've gone ahead and applied the product, this is how it looks. As you can see, it gives you a beautiful dewy finish. So yeah, it's very light and it gives you a very beautiful finish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the concealer, and I'm going to just dab a little bit, and just to bring a little bit of color back into my lids. So just like that. So I'm not taking that up, just right on the lid, dragging that just closer to the lash line. And to set the entire face, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC powder, and this is an NW50, and this is going to be applied very lightly. So I'm not going to pack that really on, but I'm just going to gently kind of take a little bit of the dewy finish off the look. So I'm using a powder brush, and I'm just going to dab that on just like this. So once I've set the entire face, I'm going to use a little bit of my Buttercup by Sasha Cosmetics, and I'm just going to dab a little tiny bit underneath the eyes. This is just going to give me the more of an awake look in the morning. It just kind of makes me look more refreshed. So I'm not concealing the under eye or anything. I'm just dabbing a little bit of the powder. This is all that I am basically dabbing. This is it. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and just set that underneath just like that. And that is it. And then I'm just going to take back the brush that I used to set everything in place and just kind of blend that out. Next, I'm just going to warm up just the corners of my eyes, and I'm going in with my Vanity palette, and this is by Wet n Wild, and I'm using this dark brown shade right here, and I'm just going to dab a little bit on a blending brush, and I'm just going to place that just in the outer corner of my lid. This is just going to bring a little bit of a warmth, a little bit of a color into the lid, so I don't look so plain. So this is not basically applying shadow or anything. That is all that I'm going to do for the eyes. So just like that, in a rotation motion, I'm just going to gently apply that, just like that. Basically it for the eyes. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back into the Sacha Buttercup, and with a different blending brush, I'm just going to dab that and apply that on my lashes. This is the trick. This is going to basically make my lashes longer when I apply the mascara, because I'm not wearing falsies. Like I said, this is a professional environment. You don't necessarily have to wear lashes. It's up to you. For me, in my mornings, I don't wear lashes to go to work. So to make my lashes appear a little longer and more fuller, I'm just going to apply that like this, very gently. So you're just gently applying that on your lash. You can also use a powder to do this, baby powder to also do this. So once that is complete and you see the white cast on your lashes, you're going to go ahead and apply your favorite mascara. The mascara that I've been using lately is the Extra Length by Nikki K. This is a beauty supply store mascara, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply that. Next, I'm going to take just a regular eyeliner pencil. This is just the the L'Oreal Voluminous Smear, or whatever it's called, just a black normal eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to line halfway through. So I'm not going to go all the way, I'm just going to do halfway of my eye. Next, I'm just going to go into my Ebony Bronze. My Ebony Bronze, it's kind of shattered, so that's why I'm not showing you guys, but my Ebony Bronze powder, and I'm just going to apply that as a sort of like a contour slash blush. So it's a very warm brown shade, so just going to bring a little bit of color back into the face. So not really a blush, or I'm not contouring or anything like that, but just for warmth into back into the face. So I'm just going to take that like that, and this is just going to be the blush for the day. For the lips, I'm using the Nikki K lip pencil in brown, and I'm just going to line my lips very gently and just apply my Nude lipstick and gloss, and that's it. So then I'm going to use the M.A.C Brave lipstick. I'm just going to dab that into the center of my lips. And then to complete the look, I'm going to use the Kiss lip gloss, and this is called Cappuccino, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lips, and the look is complete.